Well, it's a donation that will help families for years to come, but it's not just about the money. It is really about the personal story behind it all. During a time when many companies are staying lean, this branding agency, Icros.com, is expanding and giving a portion of what they make back to the community.
We do measure our profitability by how much we can give back.
It's a lesson the owners, the Tillmans, have passed along to their children, Desiree and Isaiah.
Yeah, like Christmas isn't all about getting stuff. It's also about giving.
The Tillmans just donated $25,000 to the Salvation Army in Johnson County.
She came up to me and she said, I want to make a contribution to the campaign. And she said, my family and I want room 4.
8 years ago, the Tillmans lived in room number 4. They lived here for 4 months, all 4 of them in one room.
I was broken. We were broken.
Stephanie and Shamari spent their early 20s using and dealing drugs.
Oh, it was anything from marijuana to cocaine to crack cocaine. We're on the highway driving back and forth between towns with the kids in the car with the drugs in the car.
The couple's life turned upside down when Shamari landed himself in jail for one too many traffic violations. Around the same time, Stephanie heard a drug addict speak in church about overdosing. When Shamari got home, the pair made a surprising decision. They got engaged and got married just a week later. Days later, the Tillmans moved into a Salvation Army homeless shelter.
It really did become, a 4-month honeymoon. It was better than any cruise. It was better than any, vacation on some faraway island. It grew us as people. It grew us closer together. It grew our character. It taught us perseverance.
When the Tillmans left, help poured in from a car to job opportunities, and then the defining moment. A documentary filmmaker asked Stephanie to make a poster for a benefit.
She saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself. I still identified myself with homeless. I still identified myself with broken. I still identified myself with, an alcoholic and an addict. But she saw something much more in me, and she kept pushing me.
Over the next few years, Stephanie taught herself everything, graphics and accounting. Shamari jumped in to help build their business. Now that Icros has an office full of employees, Shamari is getting ready to fulfill his own dream, music ministry.
Good things can happen overnight, but great things happen over time. The things that have happened to us to get us from the point of being homeless with nothing to, successful owning a design firm is that there's been a process to get us from this point to this point.
Being homeless made us stronger, and it gave us something else that, pushed us.
We realized that we have to become more so that we can become more to the world.
When the Salvation Army opens its new shelter in 2012, the Tillmans donation will go straight to room number 4. Sloan Heller, NBC Action News.